But this is like your own thing. This is
absolutely. Yeah, this is one of the creative focuses that we're trying to do right now. This actually came out of an indie game. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
I'm pretty tired. No, it came out of an internal game.
This essentially we stole it from someone else and we repurposed it because we're better at coding or something. I don't know. Tell me about the game. Who's gonna?
It's a game where you play as a snake, which is, as we all know, an animal with no arms and legs, which makes it actually a completely unique way to go through a world. That's the essence of the game. You play as a snake, you slither over your belly, you can't jump.
All right, so that's everything. There's no challenges, nothing like that. You're just a snake in a blank field.
Not necessarily a blank field at all. I mean, the essence of Snake Pass is being able to be the snake and be able to like go around the obstacles, so on and so forth. And it's very interesting trying to think like a snake because the controls are very intuitive. When you look at the game itself over there, see you're just slithering around the pole, so on and so forth, wrapping around. You're doing things that you would expect a snake to do in that type of environment, right? So, and of course we kind of just breadcrumb different things around here and there with like the golden eggs and the spindles that allow you to not only just see what you can do, it also allows you to just enjoy being a snake. A lot of people have been saying it's a relaxing game, and I think that might have been something you wanted to focus on as you made it. But at the same time, with these collectibles, with all the things that you can do to unlock, it's a game that tries to recapture the essence of, I guess, the N64, PlayStation 1 platforming era.
I was going to say, is that an unfair contrast, like the Banjo-Kazooie
No, not at all.
High-colored, high-saturated
A lot of people have been
environments?
saying that. I think it's a kind of flattery, to be fair, if anything else.
Yeah,
It's a huge compliment to us.
Yeah, and these games have been the games that I enjoyed the most as a kid. The Spyro, the Banjo-Kazooie. And yeah, these are definitely trying to invoke that feeling again of playing for pure fun and for the challenge of mastering the controls of the character to the very end. Seems nowadays games are a lot about proving that you're better than someone else or shooting people in the head, and which is fun. I have my fun with those games, to be fair, but after years and years and years of those games coming out, I'm personally craving for these kind of games that are really focusing on fun and bringing a smile to your face and having colorful...
You're not planning a DLC map pack then?
No.
Or like a zombies mode?
It could happen. Don't rule it out.
Wow.
Horde mode with snakes.
Horde mode with snakes. What's the game coming out on, and when is it coming out? Is it out already?
No, absolutely not. Right now it's really just a demo, an elaborate demo to prove the concept, to show what this snake can do, and to capture people's imagination. I think everybody who looks at the screen and sees what kind of crazy moves the snake can do really wants to try it, wants to play it, and that's really the main focus. And the actual game kind of still needs to be made. We have pretty good ideas of what it's going to be, but
So where do you go from here? Is this proof of concept enough? Have you got publishers interested?
I think we nailed an art style that really appeals to people. I think we nailed the gameplay mechanics mostly, the core gameplay mechanics at least, and from here on we're going to expand the art side, make more worlds, very different environments, hopefully very original environments as well.
Because you guys do a lot of, already quite high-end professional work as is.
Exactly. I mean, we work, when I talked about the earlier games that we worked on, we work on racing games, platformers, third-person shooters, adventure games, even, family mini-games with a... So, we have the experience to do a lot of different things, and we can bring that experience into something like Snake Pass, so...
Yeah, and we come from backgrounds of Little Big Planet, which is a game which allows you to do a lot more than just platforming. A lot of small mechanics are used to make little mini games out of, and I think this is something that you will find in this game as well.
Where
we just take one element of what the snake can do and apply that in a different situation and make a sort of challenge mini game out of it. I think you'll find that in the final game.
Sounds good. So I didn't really get the answer to what I was thinking. Is the game funded? Is it definitely happening?
So we're actually discussing that at the moment, that basically the entire project hinged on EGX. It was so we were coming down to EGX to see...
I think the entire project probably hinged on this video, really.
Yeah.
Let's be realistic. My 200 subscribers are going to define the rest of your life. Screw the fact that you've been published for like Little Big Planet Crackdown 3. What the fuck's that? Nobody knows what that is. It's all about this video right here.
Damn right.
I interrupted you.
No, that's cool. So it all sort of hinged on this event. It was a case of we bring it to EGX to see if there was interest, and I think we've all come. Our expectations have just been blown completely on.
I play with my snake regularly, so I can't wait to virtualize that.
Yeah, you can't wait to go to Snake Pass, all right?
Well, there you are, yeah.
Small team, and you're locked in a studio staring at the same thing for 4 months straight, or 3.5. And well, we
You
just
end up playing a lot with your snake. Is that where you were going with it?
Sorry.
I turned this into a dark thing.
I'm not sure
I
if
do
this
that.
is we wanna-
I mean, it's everyone's tired, and I'm
It is
doing
long.
I've
it.
been explicitly told to not make these kind of jokes anymore, so I'm not gonna encourage you.
What?
They're too easy.
That's like your bread. Oh, too easy. Oh, that's fair.
fair.
See, I take whatever's easy.
You've done a pretty good job.
You're doing a good job there.